First of all, outstanding football game, very tight football game. I want to first express my appreciation to our seniors and what they've been able to accomplish here, and then also, tough way to go out, but everything they've done here from the standpoint, a player standpoint, chemistry standpoint, leadership standpoint. Secondly, congratulate Oregon. Tight-fought game. I thought the game really hinged on two things, probably, or two or three things, but certainly one of the things is they had one drive. They put together one drive in the game, hit a bubble play, and then hit sort of a, bubble go out of quads, out of four wide receiver set, and then makes a great catch. Obviously played very well on the defensive side of the ball. On the offensive side of the ball, I thought that, we lacked explosive plays, but we had production. When you look at the statistics here and you see that we ran 20-some plays more, 26 plays more than they did, and had 15 minutes more possession time, you sort of scratch your head. But, they did a nice job of limiting the explosive plays, did run the ball effectively, ran the ball over 40 times. And, obviously the field goal at the end of the game, so we'll never know. But I felt good about him kicking that one. We had the wind at our back, and he's usually been pretty good. So inside 46 with the wind at his back, he's been good. So, but we'll never know. So, I'll take some questions, and it's probably the best way to do it.
Mark, first we get status update on Kenny.
Yeah, as the season would go, he's broke his leg, so he was out. It's a broken fibula, I believe. So, but he'll heal. But it's the kind of season we've had, basically, in that respect.
Mark,
Yeah.
you had a month, and I think we're hoping for something a little more offensively. Is this just sort of the reality of this team this season at this point?
Well, I thought we changed up things. We ran out of the pistol. We went no huddle. We did a lot of different things at the line of scrimmage. We put in some new plays, but, as it is with most people, if the play doesn't work, they don't think it's a new play. So we did some different things. I thought we did some things well. From a consistency standpoint, 4 or 5 yards. I thought Bryden did a nice job scrambling with the football and some big plays. But we never got that bust-out play. And really, if in our passing game, even the very last play of the game, as I said, it hangs on a thread. If Cody comes up with that catch, it's a first down, and 36 seconds left, and we're in field goal position again. So that's the way these games go, I think. But yeah, you're looking for more production. I don't think you're not going to win many games scoring 6 points. If you look at it and break it down in the first half, had an opportunity in the first half to kick. We lost the football. Guy makes a nice interception. It's in question, but they call it theirs. I decide not to kick it. And we go for it on fourth. I thought we had an opportunity for the big play, but they came off the edge and guy made the play. And then we missed the one field goal. So, but yeah, you want more production. There's no question about that. But I thought that we worked at it.
Mark, you said you mentioned there were different plays. People might not see it, some changes. With the same outcome, though, the same result, what is your approach now as you head into the offseason in terms of, do you rethink a lot of things offensively? Do you make any significant, big changes? Or how do you go through
I don't think you make those decisions right now. I've always stayed the course. I've worked with people. People work with us. I have value in our players and in our coaches, and that's how I've always done things. But I don't think that's a tough answer to a question right now. We're just reeling off. Football is a game of execution. I say this all the time. It's a team game. It depends on 11 players playing well at once, and it's about repetition. So if a guy comes up with a catch, that means a great player is a great catch. Well, if a guy drops the ball, is that a great play or is that a bad call, or a bad player, bad selection of plays? So you got to evaluate all those things. But I thought from a consistency standpoint, you look at what we did, the body of work there, and we got opportunities to win a football game, and things happen sometimes, whether it's special teams or whatever. And I was deeply involved with the offense for the last month, and so I put some of that on me too.
Mark, you mentioned earlier in the year when we asked about the offense that you were not an offensive expert. You just said you were more involved. Would you anticipate either your decision or others' decisions, any staff changes to your offense?
No, I don't think those are fair questions right now, Hondo. As I just said, I'm not up here to answer questions about our staff. I'm answering questions about this football game.
Mark, just from the field view, did you see what was going on with the receivers and the defensive backs for Oregon?
I didn't think we got separation from their defensive backs. We tried some stutters. We tried to go by them, tried some deeper routes. I also thought the quarterback got pressure in his face, and when people are coming upfield, it's difficult to you haven't played in a month, but you haven't played in a month. So, it's very difficult to simulate an opposing team's pressures, for real. And so some of those things happen. As I said, I thought Brian did a nice job getting out of the problems, but at the same time, he got caught some too. And, he had got situations where he had to dump the ball down or force the ball or not be able to throw the football. So it's tough to say without watching the film.
You had made some significant offensive changes in that month. I'm just curious, did Oregon do anything, Mark, that you weren't expecting?
Not really, no. I mean, I thought we had them down pretty good. I'm sure there's something that they did that we didn't see. We practiced the four receiver set one, but we didn't defend it right. We got the wrong coverage.
I want to focus on the offense, Mark, but defensively, can you just talk about the way they played?
Yeah.
In particular.
Oh, yeah, the glass is always half full for me.
But what's the frustration level
Okay.
for a defense that keep kind of putting you in position to win, yet you do what you can?
Well, there's no frustration. It's a team game. I don't sense that on our football team. They can talk to that a little bit, but I do feel like we played very well defensively. I thought we won the field position battle in the second half, especially. They did punt the ball out of there and put it back down on our 35 once, but we got the ball at the 50 and 47 two successive times, and we had them backed up. When we kicked the field goal and missed it, I think that's when they drove down I believe, or maybe not, I can't remember the scenarios there, but they had one drive down the field 80 yards or 70, 80 yards, something like that.
Mark, you've had a lot of great defenses. Can you compare where this defense finishes compared to those defenses and what this defense, if you can get going offensively, would give you an opportunity to do based on that evaluation?
Well, I think we're playing championship defense. If you look at what we've been able to do, we're playing as well as any defense we've ever had here. Probably need to be able to pressure the quarterback a little bit more effectively. But in terms of against the run and things of that nature and points, and when you look at the statistically of it, it's very, very good. And I think our guys play very well together, and our coaches have done an outstanding job.
Final question for Coach.
Mark, we talked about the offense and the defense, the difference. What do you think your last thing to take away from this team this season will be? Or early, but you can reflect like that. But
We've had a lot of injuries. We've had a lot of injuries and on the offensive side of the ball, and we've lost some very, very close games. When you lose your quarterback for 5 or 6 games who accounts for 3,000 plus yards, or a tailback that accounts for 1,000, or a wide receiver that counts for 800, that's a lot of production lost. And you're trying to simulate that. You're trying to give other people opportunities, but it's not the same. There's a foundation that's built. As soon as Felton Davis is not in, then the coverage gets tilted a little bit more towards Cody White. Makes it more difficult for the other players. So it is what it is. But I guess when you look at our football team, what I can get from the season is that we played extremely hard and we're competitive in every football game, every one of them. That we have great chemistry, that we did things right, that we've left the place better once we got there than when we leave a hotel or wherever we're at better than when we got there. That we've swept the sheds, in other words. So I'm very proud of our football team, and I'm proud of the chemistry, and I'm proud of the way that they handle themselves. And that's my takeaway from the season. We're still a 7-6 game, and like I said earlier, some people celebrate that. We're just not at that point right now in terms of what we've been able to accomplish in the past, so 7-6 is a little bit of a downer. But we'll rise back up.
Coach, thank you very much.